This one's funny. I'll read this. Maybe I should have saved this for the Reddit segment, I guess, but it's still funny to me. So the gamers are upset because they added a black man to like feudal Japan, and he's like a samurai. So here's Samurai Negro decapitating a Japanese man. Or not even decapitating. He's like busting open his skull into like a fine red mist. Believe it or not, uh, Japanese people did not like this. Uh, Kumiquat on Kotaku in Action writes this. The Japanese comments about the new Assassin's Creed gameplay trailer are absolutely brutal, and I'll read them. A torii is on an entrance to a village. Ubisoft knows less about Japanese culture than Koreans do. The Chinese trailer also sits at a similar ratio of 161 likes to 1,000 dislikes. Um, for Ubi's convenience, or to put it bluntly, they have only a perspective that imposes a way of thinking of white and black society on Asian society. Their own society's way of thinking is right, and they are forcing Asians into the mold, which leads to a discrimination and insult. If you see a black person dressed as a samurai, everyone will assume he stole it. I wish I could come up with like a jingle on the spot for like black samurai. Like, well, he was riding his bike, got hit by lightning strike. Now he swing real fast, is good at swords and math. I don't know what they do. What did you, swords and sushi? I'm making swords and sushi. Black samurai. Uh, Japanese women with slanted eyes are really weird. Racist. Naoe also has the Southeast Asian features. The sword is curved and not a ninja sword. Yasuki is out of the question. Yasuki, who isn't even a samurai, plays at the being a samurai and walks through a Japanese city and massacres Japanese people as if nothing had happened. Typical of Ubisoft. It's so scary to see samurai killing so many people in the streets, while Yasuki is saying he won't tolerate evil. They're more like demons than samurai. Why is it not set in the battlefield? When Yasuki passes by, the Japanese people make way and bow their heads, and the samurai are just playing a role to humiliate the Japanese in order to elevate the massacred black people in Europe and America. Why did he say it was a good harvest when they're in the planting stage? This guy's like a farmer. He's like a rice farmer in Japan. He's upset. It's so surreal and funny to see a huge black man walking around Japan in full armor in the 16th century. And doesn't seem surprised by any of the villagers. LOL. To a Japanese person, this is just a joke. There's a scene where Yasuki crushes the head of a fallen enemy, but this cannot be overlooked. He is not a zombie, so there is no need to destroy his head. Yasuki is not a samurai, he is a racist. I find it interesting that Japanese people bow so much to Yasuki. So a lot of the Japanese are really, really upset that like the Japanese are bowing to the black guy. Like we would never do that. I can ignore the historical falsifications that Yasuki was a samurai, but this isn't Japan to begin with. It's Japan made by foreigners. That's not it, Ubi-san. The graphics are good, that's all. I'll buy it if you are able to respect Japan a little bit more. I did not even travel to France, but I experienced discrimination. I don't know what that means. I guess French people hate the Japanese. Is this the legendary game in which black bandits play samurai in Nippon and massacre Nipponian? Who would buy such a middle finger to Japan? Aside from the fictional setting of the Black Samurai, there is no need to portray Japanese people as shabby and make them bow repeatedly every time they pass by. It almost feels like there is more malice towards Japanese people. Personally, I've never understood the concept of cultural appropriation. Now I've come to fully appreciate how vicious and unpleasant it is. It's a well-known historical fact that Yasuki later traveled to Europe, killed French people, and became Napoleon. When I commented, this is my favorite one by the way, when I commented, "Where is the samurai?" in the English version, I was met with a barrage of criticism. The overseas is scary. These guys like, "Where's the samurai?" And then you get like a bunch of like woke retards like, just because he's black doesn't mean that he can't be a samurai. Come on. And he's like, "Oh my god, holy shit. These people is fucking stupid. I will never go to English website ever again." And that's how it went. Oh, okay. By the way, Elon Musk even made a tweet says DEI kills art in regards to Inma's Chong making fun of the Black Samurai. And apparently the guy that is like the art director for the game came out and said that he was like traumatized by this comment. Like Elon Musk making fun of him was like such a like serious blow to his mental health that he had to pull out like his phone and go to a mindfulness app. Oh, here. That tweet generated emotions. That the first thing I wanted to do was go back on X that I had deleted and just tweet back. And I just took a step back. I have a mindfulness app on my phone. I did a bit of mindfulness to try and explore the emotions that this tweet created. So he was so traumatized by Elon Musk saying DEI kills art that he had to like emergency pull out his mindfulness app and do some on the spot meditation to stop himself from having a full blown soy boy panic attack over Elon Musk. I assume that this is Elon Musk's reaction to hearing this news. Ready?
You just play the game cause you don't fucking care about the passion these people put into the story, and all you care about is just the action in game. Not all games need to be all action. The rest of us gamers play these games for the story and gameplay. Assassin's Creed is a good franchise. 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 Assassin's Creed is a good franchise.
Sorry, everybody with epilepsy are now dead. This is a very good song, by the way. This is a donkey meme. But whenever I hear it, I've never like. I think I played like a little bit of a Black Flag on somebody else's console like years ago. I haven't ever played an Assassin's Creed game on my own. But whenever I hear it, I associate it mostly with Donkey's videos about Assassin's Creed, and it always reminds me of this. Anyways, there is this new post that's in the games board called KF Guide to Woke Games, and it's maintained by ActiveLow. And he's done a very good job of listing all sorts of shit related to like DEI and shit in video games. It makes me wonder if it's worth restoring the Pride Before Fall thing that I had as an idea. I would just need somebody else to manage it, really, which sounds like kind of shitty. Like, yeah, I want this cool thing, but I want someone else to do all the work. But this is like a great example of something that would fit really well into the scope of that. I just thought I would advertise it though because
Thank you for watching this clip by Colonel J. This is the King of Bold here. Remember to like and subscribe. Juice!